into the unknown, down the rabbit hole, where it stops no one knows. We're going headed into the unknown. Na, 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 na.
What's up, everybody? I know, late night live. Sorry, you guys, but there's been an arrest. I had to pick up the kid from gymnastics. I was like trying to drive and read and listen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's been a freaking arrest. So San Antonio Police Department has stated that they have made an arrest in the Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra case this evening, January 3rd. They will be live with a perp walk within the hour. So I wanted to make sure I hop on here. They also said that they are going to have a press conference. I am so happy. I just knew this case was going to have some resolution super quick. It makes me so happy that they have found somebody. Then I think it was her mom. Let me double check. Her mom posted that they arrested a father and son. Hold on. Let me close some of this stuff so I don't get all these notifications. I'm so happy, you guys. Hi, Quinny. Hey, Johnny. What's up, Tia? What's up, Carol Claus? Malicious Intent. Tia. True Crime Crazy. Nana Banana. Shay Bay. Hi, Carla. Maligator. Hey, Scout Inquirer. Ginger Snaps. Let's go. I know there's a ton of people live with it, but I'm like, I don't care. I wanted to come and hang out with you guys and just share in the happiness of just having some quick and just such a quick arrest. I knew there would be. I just felt it in my bones. All right, let's see. 3 minutes ago, San Antonio. Let me share this with you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, let's do this. I know the family's like, you realize what time it is, right? And I'm like, yes, I do. I don't care. They arrest somebody right now. I need to talk about it right now. Okay, so we got San Antonio. An arrest has been made by the San Antonio Police Department late Wednesday in connection to the murder of Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra. I expect to do a press conference around 11 p.m. So that's about 15 minutes from now. Dun, dun, dun. Let me pull up the article that Shay sent me. Get rid of all these. Okay. Shay, where's the article? There we go. And then I'll pull up her mom's too. And it's funny because I was actually going to do a live in the morning to go over. Her mom was actually on Court TV, and I was watching that earlier, and I was like, oh, I'll go live tomorrow. We can talk about this and see all the updates, because her brother also did an interview last night. So it says, Guerra families told KSAT a detective said a father and son have been arrested in the case. Okay, there's still somebody else. I'm telling you guys, there's 3 people in that video. There is somebody else in that freaking truck handing him something. So there should be one more arrest at least, in my opinion. But the father and son have been arrested. SAPD expected to have a press conference within the hour. Live stream the press conference. There's surveillance footage. We've seen this. So the person is not. Hold on. Let's refresh it. Hi, everybody. This is popping in. Thank you guys for coming on over. Hey, late news. I know it's big news. I was like, I can't. I gotta go. I gotta talk to you guys about this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be on my phone messaging anyway. So, second person is seen getting out of the driver's seat. Yeah, but there's somebody else in that damn truck. There's 3 people. There's whoever's driving the Kia, this guy, and somebody else is in that truck. I feel like there's a third person who was arrested. We don't know yet. We're hearing father and son seems to be the consensus. Let me see if I can look up her mom real quick because I saw that she made a post. They caught the MFers that killed our babies. Justice for Savanah, baby Fabian, and Matthew. Let me see if there's anything in the comments. Just a lot of thank you, Jesus. God is good. God is good. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Give that a like. Okay, let's see. Come back over here where you guys are. Oh, man. Late with good news. All right, let's see. Arrest expected to release in an hour. On torment, the couple was found shot. We know all that. No updates on here yet, though. But, whoo, like took my breath away. They arrested 3 people. They arrested 3. Okay, so we're only hearing father and son so far. So, do we any update on who the 3 would be? You know, Julian's been thrown around out there for a long time. Anybody think it might be Julian? I think that's what the psychic or the what do you call it? Hi, Sleuth Mom. Dad, mom, and son. A dad, mom, and son, Quinny? Let me see. Hey, Bella. I'm not seeing anything else. All right, let me go back to looking up and see if there's an article. The kids are great. True crime crazy. Matthew's family has been working with the ghost hunter also. Yeah. I haven't seen anywhere 3 people. Quinny, where'd that pop up? Let's see what other new stuff is coming up. Savanah, Soto. There's this one. An arrest has been made. Late Wednesday. That's the same one we just read. All right, let me pop on Twitter real quick and see, or X or whatever the hell you call it. See what's going on over there. I'm only seeing the 2. No idea yet, Anio. No idea yet. I haven't. All I see is that they're going to have a press conference. San Antonio says they're going to do a perp walk. I'm like, holy shit! And then that means they're going to be essentially walking the person from one place to another, most likely into the jail, and then we'll get to see that person. But they say an arrest, not like arrests, not plural. But I don't know. Gunshot wound. Perp walk. Let me pull up Twitter. I can't see what you guys are typing because right now I'm typing in Twitter, so. Breaking and arrest has been made. Let's see what this is. That's probably just the Facebook link. Father and son, but the police said anorexia. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Crime Curious. So I'm interested to know what else they got going on here. Still no updates on that. Arrests. There's a whole bunch of people just talking about that there was an arrest made. San Antonio, arrest 8 days after the bodies of Matthew and Savanah were located. San Antonio police have just announced an arrest in connection to the deaths of 18-year-old Savanah Soto, her unborn baby, and 22-year-old Matthew. Both Soto and Guerra were shot and killed. Police are providing information shortly. Okay, looks like there should be a press conference happening right about now. So let's go see if it's here. I see him setting up for it, but I don't have that stream. If you guys know what stream they're going to be doing the press conference on, just holler at me real quick. Thanks, Shebe. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to grab it, but it's not popping up on here for me. Did you get it, Shay? Boom.
Both vigils for both Savanah and Matthew and baby Fabian, so we'll continue to keep you updated. We're told about 5 minutes. We'll see those two you updated right now, but just stay tuned on this live stream.
Can you hear that? Oh, Dewey, you're welcome. I was actually driving when this was all happening, so. I just saw them at the podium on Twitter. So how come we don't have them at the podium? Oh, this is the perp walk. Where's the press conference? Hi, Jax. Yeah, but where's the press conference at? Okay. Okay, thank you, Shay. Here's your perp walk. Hey, NorCal Jim. Okay, the perp walk is happening now, and the press conference should be directly after. Okay. They got to stabilize this, or it's going to make me nauseous. Hi, Brad. Hey, BR. I know it's like weird, but I'm so happy for her mom that they had to wait 4 months to get an arrest for her son. I mean, happy's not the right word, but I think that most of you understand what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Tia. Herb walk.
Two.
Yeah, the drama mean is real.
Yep. I'm here.
All right, let me check out this other one too. No, you guys aren't going to be in here and wrestle. Dang dogs.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, mic check.
Okay, so Ken's 5 is, they're live out here too. They're just like showing the pillar right now.
Yes, I'm here.
So we'll see. They look like they're both out there. Was this a murder or what was the crime? Sorry, just tuning in. Hi, Kay. This is Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra, who were reported missing on December 23rd. She was a week overdue for delivery, and she was being induced that night. And they were found last Tuesday, shot in their vehicle. Yeah, these guys are like all over the place. So cameraman has got to steady it up here.
Carlo, this is Avery.
He's holding this camera with his foot. Yeah, I'm like, oh gosh. Hey, Becky. The camera person is so fired. No, LFT. She was in the front seat and had the baby carrier put on top of her, and then he was laid out in the back seat.
At 12 live stream, we are about minutes away from seeing these 2 arrests in the Savanah Soto Matthew Guerra case. Remember, this was 18-year-old Savanah Soto and her 22-year-old boyfriend. They were found dead inside a vehicle last week near Leon Valley. We still don't know any of the details.
Why is she whispering?
But we know that there are 2 arrests. We're about to see this perp walk right now. We'll continue to keep you updated. Just hang on tight while we wait for those 2 arrests to come out.
Yeah, the baby wasn't born yet. She was due to be induced that night. He was like, shit, I thought I was off for the rest of the night. I didn't know I was going to have to come back to work. It's like being on a video call with a toddler. I'm going to check the other stream real quick and just see if it's any better. Let me see. I think their volume is better at least. But their camera, oh gosh, they're gonna make me nauseous too. Let me move this one down real quick. Come on, seriously? We'll stick with this one for right now. I just lost the other one. We're gonna put it. Hi, Shmita. Oh, Bodine, thank you. It's like, shouldn't I have hung out in the bar? I didn't know. I didn't know we were coming to work tonight. She's running the camera and reporting. Oh gosh. Well, the other crew is doing the same thing. They're all over the place too. Every time anybody walks around the corner, we're like, "What? Who are you? What are you doing?" Made you sick, and now there's typos.
Hey, KSAT 12 viewers, Avery Everett here. We're waiting on those 2 arrests, details of those 2 arrests. We should be just a few minutes out. This is in relation to Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra. Those 2 individuals were found just a week ago inside a car dead. We'll continue to keep you updated. We're just waiting for police to bring them out now.
See, this one's staring at the ground. Oh gosh. It's got the flip phone. Yeah, I'm hearing father son. They've got to get a tripod or something. Hold on. I believe Michael Sean Povinka is the name of the dad. Who the hell's that? Looks like the Sean Michael Pavinka was arrested for killing David Martin Beck yesterday. Yeah, Sean, it looks like he was arrested yesterday for killing a different guy. I just pulled him up. Police say landlord's boyfriend killed her tenant. Sean Michael Pavinka, 37, is accused of killing David Martin Beck, who was 41, on December 14th. Right, Jax? I don't think I turned the volume off on the other stream, and I have them both up here sharing with you guys, so this should be fun.
Hey, KSAT 12 viewers, this is Avery Everett here. We're waiting at SAPD headquarters. We're told that there have been 2 arrests made in the Savanah Soto Matthew.
2 arrests.
Right now, there's just an empty hallway behind me, but we will see SAPD guiding those 2 arrests to their cars. This is a perp walk. After that, we'll get a briefing on these arrests, any connections that they have to the case. But again, this is happening in the next couple of minutes, so just make sure you stay tuned. We'll keep you updated.
Hey, bada bing, bada boop. Anybody who's coming in, just be prepared, because I mean, there's like motion sickness happening. Yeah, just set it up somewhere. Come on, you can do it. I promise you can. Just wherever. Okay, stay there. Don't move. Hey, Charlotte. So this is in San Antonio, Texas. They have arrested 2 individuals for the murders of Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra, 18 and 22. She was due to have her baby on the 23rd, and they were found shot and killed in their car. They have not said whether they were killed in the car or killed somewhere else and put into the car. So we're waiting. We're waiting for a perp walk and then a press conference. At this rate, we're going to see just the feet. We're going to see 2 sets of feet, followed by another 2 sets of feet, and then they'll probably pan up just in time to catch the cops on camera. But we do think that she's running the camera and doing the reporting at the same time. So she's very wobbly. Oh, gosh. She's good right now. Stay here. Just stay here. It's okay. You don't need to go back and forth and talk to us. We're okay. She can't hear me, but I'm just putting it out there in the world.
At KSAT 12 live stream viewers were waiting patiently to hear of these 2 arrests in the Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra case. They will come right behind us and they will be directed to their cars. This is a perp walk. After that, we'll have a media briefing where we'll get to learn how they have connection to this case, any other additional information. If you have questions, you should.
So this is the second stream I have up. There's another stream that I have right behind this one. And that's where she's at. So I'm just hoping that we can get some type of audio going.
Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra case. She was 18 years old. He was 22. She was pregnant at the time of her.
Well, she's probably like second string or third string, you know, like they're like bring in the ones who don't normally go out into the world. Have them go stand there in the cold and wait and see what happens. I think they're 2 hours ahead of me, so it's 11. I mean, shit, there's almost 28,000 people watching their live feed right now. Get Blanfield out there. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Nope, just a bunch of cops. Never mind.
It's just more and more people. All right. So you're gonna be hitting.
Almost 30,000 watching it. This is San Antonio, Texas, okay? J-Bay, I think that's the one I have up right here. That's this one. The one you just sent me is this one. I just still have her up in the background. Let me see. See, I still have her here. She's bumpier. See, now they're pointing at the ground. Put your camera up. Put your camera up. Oh, come on. Go back down. I got all excited because it was 4 people. I was like, maybe it's something. I think I did C-dub. Yeah, because I had it on both sides or on both streams. Like, come on. Yeah, this is the one she sent. No way. Did he really? JLR's there. Hey, Miss Arnold, look at you joining. I do. I have them pulled up on my other screen. Nothing is happening there though. They haven't shown anything there yet, so I'll leave that up though just so I can refresh it and see what happens.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Sorry,
There, there shouldn't be an echo anymore because I got rid of the other one. Let me close this one. That's probably where the echo was coming from. Oh, Mrs. Depp, love you! Jealous of you for being Mrs. Depp, but love you anyway. Yeah, freaking A. Can JLR hold the camera? We're all waiting for the big guy. If they don't come out with the big guy, we're going to be like, yeah, there's somebody else involved. Okay. Now this guy's getting all shaky too. It's a selfie stick. Oh, jeez. They need a little tripod. The one that has like the extender legs. I have to get the vape out. My nerves are all going crazy. Might just show us who it is. I'm surprised that JLR doesn't get up in front of them and just film. Okay, hold on. Nope, just a guy. Just a guy. Python chick, are you really? I'm going to pull up. Let me see what JLR's got going on. How is he? If he's there, he'd be live. There's no way. He's not live. Eating, smoking, drinking. I know. I have a Dr. Pepper, and it's like after 9 o'clock. I'm like totally a rebel right now. I don't normally drink soda this late, but I'm like, I have to. Boss lady, you're vaping too. I know. I'm like giving the cameraman all kinds of crap, but I know if I was standing there, I'd probably be all over the place. Oh, JLR left. I'm like, yeah, he's definitely not there because he would be live right now. I know. I don't give a shit if you work there. Stop coming down the hallway until it's time. Get life support. BR's like, I need a vape now. Yes, this is more important than sleep for work. Absolutely. Oh, his last live, he was at the airport. Okay, hold on. Nope. Wait. Yep, there we go. There we go.
Are you sorry for what happened? Did you know Savanah was 9 months? Did you know she was pregnant?
Oh, he's making news, huh?
That car right there.
This is your final chance to say something about your side.
¿Quién te ayudó? Hey guys, we're going this way.
¿Quién te ayudó? ¿Lo hiciste solo? ¿Te arrepientes?
Anything to say to your family?
Yeah, guys always one side. You don't know what's going on.
Back up, guys. Back up.
Please don't push me.
I'm not. I'm moving you this way.
No, not you.
Any messages for the family? You sorry?
They want to
Why? Why'd you
¿Qué
do
te hizo
it?
hacerlo?
You sorry?
Did you do it? Why
She
did
was
you do it?
Did you know she was pregnant?
Nothing to say?
Huh? You didn't care?
Why was it the whole family?
Close to Christmas?
Remorse? Anything?
Why, man? Any remorse? You sorry?
Ain't you sorry for lying about what you're saying? You don't even know what's going on.
Tell
You
us.
just make stuff up like always.
Tell us. What's going on? Did you shoot them?
Are you in the video? Did you kill them or did you just hide the evidence?
¿Quién mató a Savanah?
La mataste.
How'd you know Savanah?
¿Quién los mató? ¿Quién los mató?
You sorry?
Who killed them?
If it wasn't you, who was it then?
So la chance to say something. Es última oportunidad para decir algo.
Closing door. Excuse me. You good?
Okay, so that, I'm telling you that guy looks like the one who was standing out at the crime where the car was parked. He has the gray hoodie on. I showed him on my last live. Oh, here we go. Who is that? That's why everybody thought it was a girl.
How did you feel an unborn baby? Was it you?
What do you want to say to your family, to Savannah, to Matthew's family?
You sorry? You sorry?
Nothing to say. An unborn child.
It was an entire family.
You sorry?
Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Press conference. Bada bing, bada boom. That was the driver of the Kia, but somebody else was still in that truck. That's the Kia driver. The second one, definitely the Kia driver.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sergeant Washington Moscoso, WASHINGTON, MOSCOSO. So the individuals you saw this evening, the first individual's name is Ramon Preciado, 53 years old, SID number 443651. The second individual was Christopher Preciado, 19 years old, SID number 1191061. So the two individuals we just walked out today, again, it's a father and son. The first individual is a father, the second individual is a son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder.
For charges to be pending. So I'm not going to go into the whole thing. We all know what kind of led us in this to where we are today. I will say that when we recover, or when the bodies were discovered on Danny K, obviously the investigation began. SAPD detectives made that location and started collecting evidence. One of the key pieces of evidence that we did collect at the
That's as loud as I can get it for that one. Give me a second.
And so that was handed over to our technology team, who was able to download some information on there with the assistance of the U.S. Secret Service. We were able to get enough information, and so that information was given to our detectives today. With that information, the detectives were able to find a possible location of where the suspect vehicle that was released on that surveillance camera, the surveillance video, possible location where that suspect vehicle might be. They made that location, and sure enough, the vehicle was there. They did a little bit of surveillance on the video, or on the vehicle, and then were able to determine which house it belonged to. They went up, knocked on the door. The first gentleman, the first individual, the father answered the door. He knew why the police were there. Was cooperated fully with the investigation. We're right here to headquarters, and our detectives were able to start interviewing both the son and the father. Again, they were both at the home. They were both brought down here, and the interrogations began. Through interrogating the individuals, our detectives had enough, based on what they said, there was enough information there to get a warrant signed by a judge tonight, again, to charge Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. Again, there will be more charges pending. This is what we have right now. I'll answer any questions you might have.
Due to the capital murder for the son and then abuse of the corpse charge for the dad, does that mean that you guys believe the son killed them and then the dad helped hide the bodies?
Yes. And so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, there has been, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murderers. So the individual, again, Christopher, we believe committed the murders of Matthew and Savanah, and then Ramon helped kind of dump the body. It appears to be a narcotic related deal that went bad.
Do we know the connection between this father and son and Matthew and Savanah, or the connection to the apartment complex?
So there's no apparent connection to the apartment complex. It's just a place where they want to go dump, dispose, or hide the vehicle with the bodies in it. And it appears that it was a drug deal. So there was like a drug connection to the suspect and the two victims.
When you say abuse of a corpse, can you talk about that a little bit? Was there any mutilation, or is that?
It's just when you hiding the body, moving the body after discovering that and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
When he killed them, what exactly?
So the December 21st, which is a Thursday, just before midnight, is when the actual murders took place. On that. Mm-hmm.
Are they going to be charged for the baby? Because in the state of Texas, technically, they could be charged for.
Right. So like I said, there's going to be possible charges pending, more charges pending. Our detectives are going to talk with the Bexar County DA to determine if they're going to be any charges facing any charges related to the unborn baby.
And do we know if she was dilated at all?
I didn't have that information from the medical examiners. I know that she was scheduled to be induced, and she didn't make her appointment, which is why the family went to the police to file the missing persons report.
Did he say where exactly they killed them?
I don't have exactly location. We just know that they were killed at a different location and then taken to the apartment complex to dispose of the vehicle and the body. I know there was some Spanish questions I wanted to knock out real quick.
Sí, podría darnos un resumen pequeño para la audiencia hispana de estas personas que presentó.
No vamos a hacer preguntas.
Nada más unas preguntas. Si tienes preguntas a particular.
¿A quiénes presentaron esta noche?
Sí, esta noche el primer señor que salió es Ramón Preciado, de 53 años, y el segundo es Christopher Preciado, de 19 años. Christopher Preciado es el que hizo los asesinatos de las víctimas, y su papá Ramón ayudó en esconder o tratar de esconder el carro y las víctimas.
¿Las dos personas eran las que aparecían en el video de vigilancia que presentaron la semana pasada?
Sí. Ajá.
¿Había un motivo para matarlos?
Parece que había una transacción de drogas que no fue, que fue mal. La transacción de drogas fue mal y resultó en la muerte de las dos víctimas. Well, I mean, someone was buying and someone was selling, so it was a drug.
Can Ramon be charged with these murders through the accomplice theory or the multiple parties theory?
I'm sorry, could who?
Ramon, the dad. Could he be charged with the murders as well through an accomplice theory?
No, he was not he was not there during the commission of the murders. He was there kind of, I guess he was called afterwards to help dispose or help his son. I'm sorry? Christopher has no previous criminal history, and Ramon did have a small, he had some prior criminal history.
So are you all done looking for suspects at this
Yeah,
point?
we don't have any other suspects that we're looking for.
And then that surveillance video, were they alive during that surveillance
No.
video? They were not alive.
They were not alive, no.
Last question, guys.
Christopher killed them. They moved their bodies to their car.
Correct. Well, I mean, I don't know if you moved them into the vehicle. The vehicle with the bodies in was driven to that apartment complex. It didn't happen at that apartment complex.
So ultimately, who's going to make the decision on the final charges? Is that going to be the DA's office?
Correct. Yes. So our detective again tonight are charging them with capital. Christopher with capital murder, and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. They are working on some other charges that they're going to file. But regarding, I think specifically the question that you had about the unborn baby, they're going to have a conversation with the DA to determine whether they can charge or put the baby as another victim on this.
So does SAP have any say whenever they talk to the DA's office?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a collaboration with our DA's
Would you
office.
say SAPD is going to seek that they're charged for the unborn baby?
Our detectives are going to do everything they can to bring justice to the family.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming out tonight.
Holy shit. Okay, so it was a drug deal on Thursday night before midnight.
And then that surveillance video, were they alive during that surveillance?
So Thursday night, we thought the video was from Friday. So Thursday night, I know I got to watch that like 4 more times. I know. Why can't I get rid of it? It won't go away though. I don't want to watch any of that. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. Come on. No, go back. Well, his brother said last night that he thinks that he did have a weapon on him, that he would have carried a weapon on him. All right, let me see. Let me pull up. What do I want? What do you think the spelling of the last name was? Preciado, right? Is that that's what he said? Ramon Preciado, Preciado is what I'm gathering. Hold, please. Yeah, Preciado. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, it was his weapon. His brother said he would have had a weapon on him. And he said that both the phones were gone. If you remember when they were very first reported missing, it was like they were reported missing Saturday. It kind of blew up on social media come Sunday because her mom had posted. They said that somebody was at least using her device because it was rumored that somebody was either deleting videos or posts or something along those lines. Let me see. Okay, so Preciado. I don't want to dox him. I guess it doesn't really matter if I do. What was the address? Okay, give me a second because I pulled up the address where he last pinged at. Okay, that's not the address. He pinged at Hidden Crest. He did. He said that you don't know the whole story, and there's two sides to the story. Let me pull up the other one. Okay, so that's not the same address. It was around Hidden Crest that his phone had pinged last, according to what they reported. Theirs is, let me see. Let me pull up this address real quick. There you go. Car's right there. Truck's right there. Third person could be an informant and not charged. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's just, maybe there was just an illusion and there wasn't somebody there. But I'm telling you, I swear there was somebody given that towel. That the large guy was like, fake news. No, you guys don't know what you're talking about. This isn't. You're not right. There's two sides to the story. It is. It's Preciado. That because I went to high school with somebody with that last name, so it's Preciado. This is the house. That's the truck. So senseless, so stupid, Jen. It's such crap. A deal was made. There was a third, maybe. Yeah, when in doubt, shout fake news. Except for you're caught on camera wiping down the damn car. Okay, so let's see how far this is from where they went. I think so too, Dina. Let's look. So the dad had something minor. I don't even see anything minor, really. Kid had no criminal history. Okay, hold on. So Christopher is... Why is it not telling me what I want to know? 26 years old. He was born in 1997. And Ramon is 53, born in 1970. Yeah, let's look at Ramon's. So Christopher had no criminal history there. Ramon has, what does he have here? Felony, second degree, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon back in 99. In 88, he had evading arrest, a misdemeanor, class B. In 88, he had unauthorized use of a vehicle, felony in the third degree. 88, he had traffic. Um, 99, I think I already did that one. Did I do that one? February of 99, yeah, is when he has the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in 99. That's like the big one. There isn't one at 19. The victims were 18 and 22. Christopher's 19. Christopher's... don't think so. This is their address. This is the one that comes up that lives with Ramon. And he's 26. They live together at this house. Did they say he was 19? CBS just reported it? Well, that's weird. At least said 19. Okay, that's weird because this is the Christopher that pops up at the same address, and he's 26. They say he's 19 now. What the hell? No, I don't know. No, the cops probably didn't get it wrong. I'm probably getting it wrong. Hold on, I'm going to look it up on a different one and see what it comes up with on here. I mean, look at his booking information. Yeah, he did look. I mean, he definitely looked young. So I mean, it must just be. It could be wrong. Not everything is right on the background shit. I'm gonna look it up on a different one. See what it comes up with there. Seattle in Texas. I mean, they'll get booked. We'll get all the information anyway. It's not to say that there's not two Christophers, too. I mean, could have a different middle name. But that's just one that's tied to Ramon at the same address. Yeah, see, it's so weird because here it pops up on this one, too, as 26. Let me pull up Ramon's and see what it had. I don't think Christopher's last name was the same as Ramon's. It wasn't? I thought they were. Let me go back. I'm sure it's being... Let me see if it's the same, because that is the same last name. But they said son, so let me see. I'm going to go back to Facebook, see what they've actually reported. Christopher Preciado. Christopher's number is... Looking for... Can't post the truth. They have the same address I do on here. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. It was the same. I wrote it down. Okay, yeah, it was the same. I thought it was. But I mean, shoot, it all was happening so fast that it's hard to tell. But the Christopher they have at the address is 26. So that's interesting. That doesn't mean it's not. That doesn't mean that's not wrong. That we're not wrong. Could be. Yep. Officer said that he was 19. I'm still looking. Other charges are pending, which is also kind of interesting because I mean they charged Christopher with capital murder and they charged the dad with abuse of a corpse. Yeah, 53 is what I have for Ramon. Yeah, I have Ramon at 53 and Christopher at 26, but that's not him apparently. But that he does reside at that address. But background stuff can always it can mix people up. So I'll go with what they say and keep looking for one that's 19. Let's see, Christopher, Soto, Texas. See what kind of social media he has, if any. If you find something, just let me know. No, that's Ramones. I mean, Christopher's a pretty common name, so it could be something they keep in the family. Absolutely. Or it could just be the wrong age. They're capturing info from somebody else. Maybe it's brother, cousin. Yeah, I'm glad you're looking at this tragic. Oh, hey, Sammy's. Charlie Chen Drive in San Antonio. You can see the truck in the driveway. Yeah, that's what I have up right here. I wonder if they have the entire crime on video. I don't think so, because they stated that they had gone, that there was no connection to the apartment building. So I'm wondering if that just seems to be where they dumped it. So the guy with the long hair being put in the cruiser is the son. Yes, that's Christopher. They say he is the one who killed Savanah and Matthew. Let's see. See if there's anything popping up on here. I swear that guy looks very similar to the guy in the gray sweatshirt that was at the crime scene, though. Well, maybe not. It's hard to tell, because he had a hoodie on. Let's see. Did I save it in here? I don't know if I saved that picture. Because I think it was a video that I was watching. It wasn't a picture, was it? It happens. Yeah, or it could just be that, because on background stuff, when you have like the same names, it'll like merge your stuff together. So it can like think that two people that are right there in the same area, that have the same name, it'll put the info and make it one person. Like, and it's weird, but like my grandmother has the same name that I have. I was named after my grandma, and so like some of my stuff in my background says I was born in like 1900 something, like early. I don't remember when she was born now, but I'm like that. Yeah, it merges like details. So, all right, let me go back over there and see their mug shots. Oh yeah, they do. This is why everybody thought it was a girl. Yeah, they say he's 19. So, I mean, he looks young. He does look young. And then Pops. Here's Ramones. There you go. You're not convinced there was a third person, man? I don't know. It could. I guess so. Just my eyes playing tricks on me in that video because of the way that it was, kind of zoomed in on that spot. But that, I swear, it looked like somebody. You're not sharing? I'm not sharing? You guys can't see that? Oh, it was Johnny. Yeah, I figured it was. Hey, Anna. Oh, yeah. Took him down with a gun. Still curious to see more details about where it actually happened at. a lot of people are convinced that it wasn't in the car. I don't know. I kind of thought it would have been in the car, or at least she was. I don't know. And then maybe he was like he moved him to the back, which explains why, you know, the pants were down and the cousin was like upset about the pants being down. Maybe it's possible, Merp. It's possible. I don't know. It's bedtime. Yeah, go crime curious. No worries. It could have been a child. There might be another. It could have been somebody that was underage. I'm going to see if I can find any more on this. Let me look around a little bit for just a second, and we'll see what we can find tonight. And between the father and son in Savanah, no, they said it was just a drug deal gone bad. I don't think somebody in one of the groups is saying I think the person thought Savanah had already had the baby. I don't think the person cared. Oh, here it is. Somebody saved that picture. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you. Somebody saved it and put it in one of the Facebook groups. Look at that. I don't know. It's very similar, if not the same person. I don't know. What do you guys think? I got lightheaded. No, maybe. I don't know. It's too hard for me to tell. It very well could be. I think that's the same guy. I think that's the same guy. No, you don't, Jim? Dude. Oh, man. It's hard to tell because you can't see the side of the face to be sure. This guy could have a skinnier face. They look very similar. See, you gave me guff about the vigil, dude. The eyebrows are different? Yeah, they could just look very similar. I don't know, man. It's definitely... Yeah, it looks like he has a thicker mustache. It's too hard to tell because you can't actually see his full face. No, another hoodie guy. Well, at least I didn't come on and say that the car had a freaking sunroof. The bottom lip. Well, his mouth looks like it's open. I'd be curious to go back and like watch this video and see if there is anybody who looks like him. It's too hard to tell for me. The stash comparison is where it's at. And he also looks like he has a little point, but you can't, like it with the hoodie, you can't really see it 100%. I don't know. I don't know. Ice cream season. I'll be glad when this story goes away. I'd say different in a side-by-side. Yeah. It's very close. But I'd be curious to see if there's anybody walking around that looks like this kid. Very interesting. All right, hold on. Let me go back through here real quick. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that we should talk about. Okay, hold on. Murta. Let me see. Those kids are young. I can't tell if that's the same dude. Younger. This would be. This could just be nothing. I'm going to show it to you guys anyway and probably catch some slack for it, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Is that him younger? Yeah, he looks a little skinnier in the face. I was thinking that too. So Thursday night, yeah, which is crazy because we were all thinking that it was Friday night, but he says Thursday night before midnight. Yeah, Sammy, they just arrested him tonight. That's why we're here. Yeah, brand new arrests. Arrested both of them. Don't think so? Okay. I'll get rid of it. I don't want to just keep people's random shit up here. All right, let me see. That's not them. That's not them. But I mean, that's definitely the house. And that's definitely the truck. Let me check the other group real quick. TikTok's going to be on fire tonight. That's two good pics of them coming out. We live close to the crime, yeah, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, she had told me about her neighbor's truck when she released the video, but we would have never thought it was him. We were mind blown. Oh, wow. Those are the little tips they really, really need, but glad they are on it. It was my friend's neighbor. The guy didn't live too far from the apartments. I don't want to show this because I didn't mark off anybody's names. So it's just some screenshots that were put up in a group. It was my friend's neighbor. The guy didn't live far from the apartments. They picked him up at home. Is it the bigger suspect who? She says, I'm not too sure who the guy is. My friend told me it was the same truck. The crime scene unit was there this afternoon and taking things out of his house. Not sure if it's the main suspect. She had told me about the neighbor's truck when they released the video, but we would have never thought it was him. We are mind blown. So one of the neighbors recognized the truck. And then here is, show you guys the pic of them, or the map, how far it would be from the apartments. Interesting that they chose those apartments, though. That's the address. And then they're found on Danny K Drive. Oh, so it's like super close. Yeah, they were probably deleting everything. We have a bigger picture of the son with the long hair. I'll show you one. Yeah, so should we be calling this in Christy? Well, a lot of people thought it was a female. And now I think we can kind of see why. This was the best picture I found of both of them. Oh, shoot. Where did I go? I lost it. Yeah, he looks like a kid. I mean, he looks young. He looks really young. He owned an HVAC company. Holy shit. Hey, Red Eye. Is there an air conditioning business at their address? I didn't check that. House and truck where? I'll go back to it just a second. The big guy had long hair in the video as he threw the towel to the sun. You think he had longer hair? Let me see. Somebody else is saying that they think it's him. Driving a dark-colored pickup truck in Texas is not a good combination at this particular time. However, everyone is looking around to find the person in the police video. This is merely an observation that I was made aware of, nothing more. It's that guy. The gray hoodie guy. Yeah, I think his goatee's a little bit more pointy and his mustache is thicker. Oh wait, is there
so much because of the family, and there's a lot of people out here. So if some of the Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra have been found, they're inside the vehicle.
This is when they were found.
I'm not going to talk so much because of the family, and there's a lot of people out here. So if someone can just mediate and just talk in there, let everyone know what's going on. It's here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it on Facebook, TikTok. Everyone's been talking about it. Savanah, Soto. Yeah, we don't know. If someone can mediate, be a mediator, I'm sorry. I'm just so shooken up. This is crazy. I'm going to go over here on this side. But that is the vehicle, the Kia.
I'll go back. He's talking to somebody that's right next to him.
This is a group that found her, guys.
Right here, this one right here.
Hey everyone, we're out here on location where the Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra have been found. They're inside the vehicle.
You think he's younger? Not the same guy, smaller mouth?
I'm not going to talk so much because of the family, and there's a lot of people out here. So if someone can just mediate and just talk in there, let everyone know what's going on. It's here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it on Facebook, TikTok. Everyone's been talking about it. Savanah, Soto.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced it is or isn't. I mean, they definitely look similar, but I mean, shit. I don't think that's enough. So this is the house and the truck. Somebody was asking for that. Hoodie guy looks younger. Yeah. Red Eye, that's what I keep saying. I'm like, I swear, I feel like there was another person in that dang truck. I just can't get past that. Yeah, so there's the truck. And the house. Damn. Ramon's love of his daughter just took over common sense. I suspect his daughter's friends will be arrested soon. The main thing is that they're caught. Yep, that they're caught. I mean, he said there's more charges coming. I'm very interested in them. They charged him with the big stuff already. I don't know what other things they're going to end up charging him with. He'd be living a dream to open a Jenny Craig in Texas. There's a lot of bellies. I think that's just America at this point. I think that was a female. Okay. The cheeks look saggy on the perp. Let me pull that back out. Yeah, they look. That doesn't look like the same one. I just can't believe 19 years old. You just throw your whole life away for some stupid shit. You think the dad will get a murder charge too? I think it'll depend on. They're going to have a lot of data that's going to go along with when the kid called him. Yeah, I mean, that's a minimal charge compared to what he's already got. So, I mean, I guess they could add on some of the little stuff. Just went and rewatched the surveillance video again twice. Someone definitely in the truck throwing towel on driver's seat. I really hope it wasn't a child. And maybe that's why there's no charges. Maybe it is a kid, a younger person. Don't know. I don't know enough about them to be able to say if there was younger people around. I mean, it's possible. Didn't the neighbor say she heard a woman scream the night before we thought they went missing? That would be Thursday. Then it makes sense with the timeline if true. Yeah, but also remember this, the neighbor also, I don't know if it's the same neighbor, but another neighbor is the one who saw them willingly getting into a Cadillac. And then that didn't make any sense to anybody. And then also the neighbor said that they were, like, she was fighting with Matthew and came over because she wanted to use their phone because the phone was broke. Her phone was broken, but her phone wasn't broken. So it could just be like a younger kid that had no idea. Yeah, the baby's death caused it to be capital murder. Let me pull it's not far either. I don't know why they picked those apartment buildings. That's interesting. And this isn't actually far from where they live. So but the weird thing too is, remember, like, there was the thing about his dad and stepmom, they went into the apartment and the stepmom said there was a candle burning when they went in to see if they were okay. But then Savanah's mom went on court TV and she said that her and her son went into the apartment on Saturday. And then they weren't there, so they just figured that they were gone. And let me see if I can pull that up. She doesn't mention anything about a candle, and if she knew that they weren't there, you'd think that she would have put the candle out, no? Is it this one that her mom goes on? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Was it not court TV? I swear it was court TV. All right, hold on.
Getting ready to have her first child. Her family knew how much she was looking forward to becoming a mother. And so were discovered inside Matthew's car.
These are pictures
all victims of homicide. Tonight, we take a look at the latest in the investigation, the relationship between Matthew and Savanah, and what clues may exist as we...
Well, did Matthew's parents go in first? I don't know, because maybe there wasn't a communication between the two families. She says, and I'm going to play it so you guys can hear what she says. She talks about that the one of the windows didn't have a screen on it and it wasn't locked. So the son went in through the window and they weren't there. So she left. She figured they were like out to breakfast or something.
Investigate the murders of Savanah, Matthew, and their unborn child.
I'm Vinny Politan. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is a tough hour we're going to have, but we're going to talk about it. It's a case that is still unsolved. There is tragedy here. There is justice that needs to be gotten. So let's get to it. Let me begin here, though. I want to, for many folks, your wedding day is something you look forward to, right? You know, don't in life deal. And it's amazing. Savanah, we've covered a couple of those trials recently.
I want to hear the other stuff.
Much better.
Savanah, Soto, and 20 jurisdiction was at.
And then I talked about it being, you know, sometimes it's tough being a parent. Now, let's look at the other side of all of that. She has a mom who lost her daughter. She has a mom who's going to have a grandson. And she's joining us tonight, our special guest from San Antonio, Texas, Savanah's mom, Gloria Cordova. Gloria, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I express our deepest condolences to your entire family. I mean, you've been through so much tragedy. I can't imagine, and we appreciate you coming on tonight to give us a clearer picture of Savanah and what was going on in her life, how excited she was, etc. So can we start there? Like, how would you describe how she felt about this about to become a mom?
She was very anxious. She was just waiting for the day, counting the days to be a mom. She was always asking me questions like, how much milk is the baby gonna drink? And I told her, it'll all come to you. It's gonna be all in your mommy intuition. She was gonna be a beautiful mom. All she was worried about is her baby. She would go to the doctor and they would tell her something like maybe she was an anemic, and she just started freaking out. Mom, what is an anemic? And what is it gonna hurt my baby? And everything that she would do, it was always about her baby. She was so excited, so excited.
So
that day came, I called her in the morning.
Go ahead, continue, Gloria.
There's a bit of
we have a slight delay. That's just what's happening.
I was
So
going to
go
say
ahead.
the day that she was supposed to be induced, it was at 6:30 p.m. So I woke up in the morning to call her just to see if she was up, and it was going straight to voicemail. Took a shower, started doing other things. I called again about 11:30, 12, the same thing, voicemail. Again, at 1 o'clock, I called her, and it was going to voicemail. So at that time, me and my younger son went over to the house or to the apartment. Maybe they're sleeping late, but I wanted to go see that she was okay. So I went to the apartment, knocked on the door, nothing, no windows, nothing. And as we were leaving, we noticed that the baby's window didn't have a screen door. So my son tried to open it and it was unlocked. So I told him to go in there to see, if she was there, she was okay. So he went in there and opened the door for me. We walked in and everything was normal. Like she had just cleaned and they may have gone to have something to eat or something. So we locked the window and we locked the door and we left. Again, I went home, called her again, straight to voicemail. I just waited till 6 o'clock and took to the.
See, so she went in there Saturday morning-ish, or Saturday early afternoon. Maybe they didn't notice the candle. Maybe. I don't know. It's just kind of weird like that. I would think that, like, if she'd already been in there and she's like, we locked the door and we left. So if he goes in like busted, if Matthew's dad goes in like busting the door open or anything, then that would have to be later. I would think that she would have been in there first.
I took off to the hospital. Maybe for whatever reason they took off, and they were waiting for me, but she wasn't there either. And I waited a little bit more, and I thought maybe she didn't want me to go in there for whatever reason. I don't know. And I called the cops to, let them know that she's missing. Her phone's been dead all day, and that's not like her.
You're talking about the mother's intuition that you explained to your daughter that she was going to have and knowing what to do. And that's exactly what's happening with you as your daughter is missing. Can you explain for us a little bit about her relationship with Matthew and, you know, what was going on in her life with the, you know, as she's getting ready to bring her son into the world?
They had a kind of like a little rough relationship in the beginning. She said it was getting better. They were both looking for the baby. I mean, we had a baby shower for her. They were there, you know, and opening the gifts, you know, all excited, playing games. You know, it was like any normal couple. I mean, about his, you know, private, I don't really know anything about him, but I mean, my daughter was happy with him.
So it said they were dating for like 3 years. I don't know how accurate that is. That's what somebody had mentioned to me in one of the comments on that comment on my other live. That they had been together for like 3 years, and she was like 15 and he was like 19. I wonder. I know his brother posted when he was like when he had met her and how excited he was to talk to her. I wonder if he put a date on that. But she talks about this. She doesn't really know Matthew very well. She didn't really get along with him. Obviously, it'd probably be very tough when, you know, he put hands on her daughter last year, gets arrested, and then, you know, she doesn't continue. You know, she doesn't follow up with the charges, and then ends up pregnant. And so I don't know. I just don't know.
And at the end of the day, that's what you want. You want your children to be happy. That's all you want, and that's what I'm sure Savanah would have wanted for her son. So when the car is located, when the car is located, Matthew's car is located, do you respond right to the scene there? And did you go there and get there before police?
No, we were actually going on other leads. I found out that there was a woman hostage by a man and a baby. So I thought it was my daughter. So we took off that way to see if that was them, and it wasn't. And then they said they were in the 78218 area. So we kind of went that way. And as we were going that way already, we get a call. And they let me know that they found her dead in the car, in the apartment. And we took off over there.
That area where she was found, those apartments, was there any connection to her life? Anyone living there or that area?
No, sir, not that I know of. I have never been to those apartments. If she has, I don't know, but I've never been to those apartments. We don't know anybody that lives in those apartments.
I wanted to ask you about something else a lot of people have been talking about, which is the murder of Ethan and your Savanah's brother, Ethan. And that's your son. Is that your son also?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So I just want people to understand, you've lost your 18-year-old daughter, your grandson who was about to be born, and your 15-year-old son. No one deserves what you and your family have been through. Again, our thoughts are with you. But at the hearing for the person accused of murdering your 15-year-old son, there was a brawl in the courtroom. Were you there that day? And do you know what was going on?
Yes, I was there. When he walks in, mostly all the time that we have a court, he does some kind of gesture all the time to them, to us.
I think that's the first time I realized that there was a whole bunch of people sitting in the jury box. That was the first time I actually saw that part. I was always paying attention to them.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people.
When he walks in, mostly all the time that we have a court, he does some kind of gesture all the time to them, to us. And that day, he winked. You know, you have to understand my kids, that's their brother. I mean, he was literally shot to death.
She says she went Saturday. He called her twice on Saturday and times.
And they're enraged. They have a lot of anger built up. And with this guy doing that, one of my sons, he just went off. He just went off, and you know, the other brothers went right along with him. It wasn't. I mean, it shouldn't have happened. But
I understand
have to understand these.
I do. I've seen it before. And sometimes I don't understand how families can control themselves. It's difficult. It's so raw. Do you believe or suspect that there could be any?
Oh, I can tell you right now, if I'm sitting in the courtroom and the guy that killed my kid or my sibling is winking at me, oh, I couldn't do it. There's no way.
Connection between these two tragedies that you've endured?
The one brother ended up going to jail for like a year after this, and I think he just got out. So after Savanah was missing, the brother's girlfriend / wife, I don't know exactly which one it is, posted to Gloria talking about what a great mom she is, and how the brother who was actually locked up was going to be coming home soon, and how much he loves Savanah. And I think he just got out like 2 days ago. A year. Yeah, they said a year, Kelt. Yeah, that he spent a year locked up. I don't know what else. I don't know what his history or anything like that was. This is just a Facebook post that was by, would be her daughter-in-law or almost daughter-in-law.
No, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Right, Laura.
But one of the things that triggered my son is because that day he was going to plea. And we were told that he was going to plea not guilty. And that really ticked my boys off. Like, he did it. I mean, I don't know what else he can plead not guilty to. He did it. He literally shot him to death. And he did not have to. You know, my son never has a gun. My son, if you wanted to fight, he would fight with you with his fist, not with no.
I think she loses connection right there, and then has to come back.
Us is looking at this picture that you have to your left. If you could give us the story behind that and let everyone at home see it.
This was when she was pregnant. We took a picture. Well, they put her little wings. She was just dying to be a mommy. She wanted to bring her baby home. I don't know who did this, but whoever did this, I really hope that they catch him so that we can bring my daughter justice. This is a horrible, horrible, what might happen to my daughter. There was no reason why anybody would do that to her. She was so kind. She was loving, wanting to help anybody. I'm clueless on what went on. I am very clueless. I don't even know where to begin, why it happened.
Well, Gloria, once again, I know everyone watching tonight is saying a prayer for you and your family. I'm so sorry for everything that you have been through. It puts a lot of perspective on everything, I think, for all of us tonight who have our loved ones around us. So thank you, Gloria. And we're going to stay on this story to ensure that there is some sense of justice.
I also think this is probably why I was so happy that there was an arrest, because I had just watched this before I had left the house to go pick up my daughter, and I was watching her mom, and I just losing a child, and then losing another child, and then losing your grandbaby, and now somebody has to go in and pack all that up and put it all away. Like, God, the mom is what she's the one that just gets me right here. Like, this is what she makes me just so sad. But I'm so happy that they arrested somebody so quickly for her. But all right, well, justice is coming. That's the positive. And man, social media, all the people everybody was all over all these other people. It's just crazy. And we didn't have anything to do with it, but they were putting themselves right in the middle of all the shit. Maybe they were taken from the apartment because the candle was still lit. I think for me personally, what I think is they ran out quickly to probably just do a deal really fast. She probably wasn't going to be left alone. Because she was so close to, she was past her due date. So I remember, like, with my first, I went past my due date, and one, I was miserable, but two, it could have happened at any time. Obviously, you know that you're ready to go. So somebody was always with me. So maybe she just didn't want to be alone, so she went along with it, and they just were like, we're just going to leave quickly and we'll be right back. It won't take very long. We'll just go out. Maybe we'll grab something to eat while we're out. And that's it. Oh yeah. Well, you can email it criminality187@gmail. So how did they get on to the suspects? Through the CCTV footage of vehicle or eyewitness? It sounds to me like they did with that surveillance, with that CCTV footage, that they already had a good idea of what they were looking for, and then they got a lot of tips. According to the press conference, they said a lot of people were calling in. They got a lot of tips. So I don't know if somebody ended up like calling them about this truck, calling them about the people. I didn't really pick up on that because I was I'm gonna have to watch that press conference again, because that's just how I am. Because I have to absorb all the details. But like I said, I'm happy for her that there was an arrest so quickly. Plus, this was going to stay chaos on social media, and these families were not going to have any peace. And now I think it will settle down, where they can actually mourn and grieve and go through all the things that they need to go through. And I'm very curious what other charges they're going to bring on these two, and what the story ends up being with, if there was a third person in the truck or not, or if my mind really just plays tricks on me. But I'm going to wrap it up. It's 10:30. I can't. Thank you guys for coming over. I know like 1,000 people went live with this, and you guys came to hang out with me, so I appreciate you guys very much, because I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to go through all my emotions by myself. So I was like, I'm going to share it with you guys. So I appreciate it. I will. I'll be back tomorrow. So I thought they tracked Savannah's phone to the place. Oh, did they? I didn't hear that. I'll have to look. Like I said, I'm gonna have to watch that a couple more times. I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna have to, because that's just how I'm gonna do it. The neighbor with the doorbell, though, I'd probably move now. Supposedly ducking felonies, she has. I don't know if it's true, but maybe they did track her phone. Both phones were missing. Then there was like the big to-do that her phone was broken. So I don't know. Yeah, we're here together. I know. I can't do this alone. So I was gonna do a live on Savannah tomorrow. So I guess unless something major happens, I probably won't. Probably have to do something else. I know that all the Epstein files got released tonight. I haven't even had a chance to look through them. They were sent to me earlier, and I have not even had a chance to even see what's in there or not. If that's worth something that you guys might want to go over tomorrow. Otherwise, I've got plenty of Delphi research that still needs to be talked about. Freaking Delphi. Be the death of me. Love you guys. I'll see you mañana. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your day tomorrow until I see you again. Have a good one.